if you were expecting a sexy picture of Nicki Minaj, no, because she said she didn't attend the Met Gala because of the COVID vaccination requirements. She's not had her doses. And why is that? Well, according to the same article, she said, it'll be once I feel I've done enough research. How's the lab work going? You doing some trials? The research kicking in? I guess you're a good research scientist. I guess she is. There's a picture of her attempting to wear a lab coat. So the research comes. What kind of research has Nicki Minaj been doing about vaccines? Sadly, there is an answer to that question. Her cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent, and his testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married, and now the girl called off the wedding. I understand why she would. It's like there's 5 of them in that relationship, and that's 2 more than Princess Diana had to deal with. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision and not bullied. Nicki, don't go telling people that the injection gives you huge testicles. It's the one thing that will make 12-year-olds want to get the shot. It seems like a risk. But clearly, you could argue that this is the kind of misinformation that shouldn't be spread. And I tell you who did step up to the plate at the briefing earlier, Professor Chris Whitty brought some shade, saying that COVID myth spreaders like Nicki Minaj should be ashamed. Boom. She pushed back against that with... She said, I love him, even though I guess this was a diss. The accent, yes, boo. And I didn't realise that Professor Chris Whitty and Nicki Minaj flirting was what I needed in my life. But I kind of do. I think they should be the couple that gets together. They can do that thing like they do with celebrity couples where they mash up the name. Like Whitty and Minaj should just be called Wittards or something like that. I like it already. There might be a copyright issue. Then Boris said he didn't really know who she was and disagreed with what she'd said. Then she did a voice tweet back to Boris Johnson. This gets weirder than I'm normally doing, and I do weird stuff on this show. So here are some clips from Nicki Minaj's pushback via a voice tweet to comments that our Prime Minister Boris Johnson made at a Downing Street briefing about one of her tweets. She said,
Yes, hello, Prime Minister Boris. It's Nicki Minaj.
I mean, that attempt at an accent is a hate crime.
That's about right to me. Is she not British?
That's worse than when you try.
On, governor.
So do your, when you say the word British in the British accent.
British.
Exactly. Have a listen to what she says.
I'm actually British. I went to school with Margaret Thatcher. And she told me so many nice things about you.
I mean, she did go senile at the end, so she might have said nice things about Boris Johnson. I'm not sure your timeline works out, but
she stole my British.
Oh God, it's painful to the ear. And then Nicki Minaj, that she finishes the voice tweet thing by saying this:
I'd love to send you my portfolio of my work, since you don't know much about me. I'm a big star in the United States.
And I'm just getting word of the latest update on this story, and she is now pregnant with his child. Thank you for watching this from Comic Solving Problems.
And if you feel like it, go ahead and like the video.
Or subscribe. Commitment.